As American tariffs intensify, China's manufacturing powerhouse is coming under pressure. CGTN's Lincoln Humphries headed to China's textile hub of Guangdong Province to look at the strategies powering the resilience of companies over there. More than just surviving, these firms are finding new ways to lead the industry.
To fully understand the far-reaching ripple effects, I need to step inside these factories to get a feel for the real lives behind the headlines. The company I'm visiting, Kirby, was founded in 2008. Their entire business was once built on exports 100%. The initial tranche of US tariffs under the first Trump administration around 2018 chipped that down to 70%. Now they're compelled to look closer to home. This pivot from exports is a common strategy, a market movement born of necessity. But the competition is fierce, especially on price.
Our customers are under pressure too. Prices in the high-end market are coming down, which in turn is pushing down the prices for our own mid to high-end clients. Of course, we aren't going to cut our workers' wages just because our prices are lower. It's a cost we share and absorb with our customers. I truly believe this is just temporary. This will all pass and things will definitely get better.
To truly understand, one must walk in their shoes or indeed make their bags. After pleading with the boss for 2 days, they finally relented and allowed me to join the assembly line. It's time to put down the microphone and pick up the slack, experiencing life on the factory floor. At first, I gave the sewing machine a try.
Okay, so hold that.
Okay.
Right, that's it. One done. That's that step. We gotta go to the other side rest. Ah. Yeah. Okay, that one wasn't very good.
After ruining one piece, I asked if I could do something easier.
How many should I do in an hour? What's my KPI?
像正常1个小时的话，最起码是300。
300。
对，做这个东西它是有个过程的嘛，是吧？它是一步一步的来的。
When my director discreetly checks on my progress, the boss offers some encouraging words.
还可以吧？还可以啊。做事还是比较好，都是比较慢的，并不是说让你做得快，你都做得好，一定要慢，做好。
After multiple days on the job, 8 hours each day, the experience profoundly shifted my perspective.
How do you think your life as a factory worker?
Every little product that I buy or have, I'll look at it with a newfound appreciation of how much fine, skilled work goes into it, how much human effort goes into it. Other thing that occurred to me was, do Americans really want these manufacturing jobs back? Do they really?
Consider Xiling Town, Kirby's home. This isn't just a town, it's an ecosystem of more than 13,000 bag and leather goods manufacturers and more than 63,000 interlinked individual businesses, producing more than 700 million bags each year. That's around 2 million per day. Here, delivering samples within 72 hours and shipping goods in 7 days is the norm, testament to an incredibly efficient, complete industrial network, vital both domestically and internationally. Just like Kirby, another textile company, the Esquel Group, based in Foshan, is also turning its focus to the domestic market. Their story is deeply entwined with the history of US-China trade. Back in 1978, a pivotal moment. Esquel signed the compensation trade agreement with Wuxi Guangming Garment Factory. It was a first-of-its-kind deal in China-US apparel export, a true trailblazer. 190,000 dozen garments to the US, one of the earliest trades of China's economic reform and opening up. Decades later, the trade winds began to turn.
When I joined the company, it's almost 80% US plus European order. And then go into the 2018, the trade war. So we starting to shift our our orders to domestic orders, and in the meantime, to raise our own retail brands proportion of it. Sometimes it would be the other way around, like almost 80% of the orders are domestic orders, almost zero US orders.
Wow.
Yeah.
Imagine that seismic shift from a business 80% reliant on exports to one 80% focused on the domestic market, a full 180-degree switch.
Obviously, you can't turn that switch off overnight.
It's very difficult. You need to change your mindset.
This company is not just diversifying its exports, it's diversifying its investments, in particular research and development. This machine behind me here is an automated sewing machine array. What you can see there above, that 260% efficiency number, means it's 2.6 times more efficient than the average human worker. A significant investment for this company, but what that means, they're now no longer not just selling these shirts, but selling technology, these machines.
Eskel's achieved self-sufficiency in the entire textile and garment industry chain, from raw material research and development to garment manufacturing and brand export. Their domestic brands' annual sales have increased 20-fold compared to 2020. During my stay in Guangdong, I found out that expanding into overseas markets is a typical choice for some manufacturers. The Canton Unicorn Group is another example. Since 2017, they've been venturing into new territories, establishing factories in Indonesia and Bangladesh.
Competing in the current global market isn't just about diversifying your production for different countries, it's about diversifying your innovation. Hello, sir. This is a good example of diversifying your product innovation. What other examples do you have of innovating your product design to maintain and increase your global market share?
We have a team of about 17 or 18 designers who focus on making our products more comfortable and better suited to our users' needs, which will help us grow our market share. Our main goal is to keep coming up with new ideas so our products become an important part of people's daily lives.
Getting past factory gates and into bosses' confidence isn't easy. But when you sit down with these factory bosses and ask them what they'd say if they had a seat at the negotiating table between China and the US, their answers are raw.
I think for us, the key is to build up our own strengths and be ready to face any challenges.
I don't think I need to answer anything. Instead, I'd like to ask American consumers directly, can you really afford such heavy tariffs?
Actually, they know the reality. The US people need Chinese goods. It's not black and white. It's not either you or me. The world is big enough for more than China and the US. Come together, hand in hand to make a better future.